Okay, students, I'm going to teach you another theory, which is structuralism. What is structuralism? Reader-oriented theory has something in common with structuralism, which also focuses on how meaning is produced. But structuralism originated in opposition to phenomenology. Instead of describing experience, the goal was to identify the underlying structures that make it possible. In place of the phenomenological descriptions of consciousness, structuralism sought to analyze structures that operate unconsciously, structures of language, of the psyche, of society. Because of its interest in how meaning is produced, structuralism often treated the reader as the site of underlying code that make meaning possible and as the agent of meaning. Students, what is the basic purpose of theories? It is to create meanings. Meaning out of characters, meaning out of situations, meaning out of human mind or mind of the characters, meaning out of societies. So these theories help you out, and it enables you to understand the meaning, the real nature of things that a writer creates. Structuralism, borrowing concepts from Ferdinand de Saussure theory of language, applied concepts from structural linguistics to the study of social and cultural phenomena. Structuralism first developed in anthropology. Claude Lévi-Strauss was a scholarly person on anthropology, and he presented certain things. Then in literary and cultural studies, Roman Jakobson, Roland Barthes, Gerard Janet, psychoanalysis, Jacques Lacan, all these people, they presented something on this theory of structuralism, and you need to read these writers, these critics, and the books and the theories that they presented. Intellectual history, Michel Foucault, these are very, very important critics and writers, and you need to read about them. And Marxist theory, Louis Althusser. The works of these thinkers were studied under structuralism in England, USA, and elsewhere in the world. Slide 2. In literary studies, structuralism promotes a poetics interested into the conventions that make literary works possible. It seeks not to produce new interpretations of works, but to understand how they can have the meanings and effects that they do. However, structuralism owes its origin to the Swiss linguist de Saussure's idea of the sign as a union of signifiers and the signified, and the starting point is in the course in general linguistics. The term structuralism refers to the works structural linguists. The critics, as mentioned in the slide number 1, share a characteristic way of thinking about structures. In the words of Richard Harland, the structuralists in general are concerned to know the human world, to uncover it through detailed observational analysis, and to map it out under extended explicatory grids. Their stance is still the traditional stance of objectivity, their goal the traditional scientific goal of truth. Slide number 3. Lacan, a French psychologist, while defining the human consciousness, has given the structuralist notion that influenced the structuralist activity of the 20th century. The human unconscious is structured like a language, and Saussure conceived of language as a sign system that communicates in relationships or interdependence. A sign gives meaning only in relation to the totality of other signs. A sign consists of a signifier, sound image, and a signified concept. According to Saussure, the relationship between the signifier and the signified is arbitrary. For an understanding of structuralism, an understanding of its linguistic foundation is essential.